hope everybody had a wonderful week. I just had a scare with my new phone. The video wasn't working, and I've only had this phone for about a month. So after 2 reboots, it's working again. So here we go. We are going to be making cinnamon swirl bread this week. It's a recipe from Sally's Baking Addiction. I found out not too long ago that she has a monthly baking challenge. So this is the first time that I'm doing it. You bake whatever recipe she posts for the month, and she gives extra hints and stuff about it, and then you post that to social media.
In here, please.
Yeah, now it'll be easier if you go like this, and because it's pretty full. So in here, that's as far as we got before I realized the video wasn't working. It's a half a cup of sugar and a tablespoon of cinnamon. Going to be our cinnamon layer. But to be officially entered into the challenge, you email them that you did it, and they pick one winner every month, and you get a $250 Amazon gift card, which is really cool. So we'll see, but I think it'll be fun to do regardless.
You should try to do that.
I should try to do that. This is her rolling pin. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but we will. Maybe with all the baking that we'll probably do for the holidays. Even though we don't see a ton of people during the holidays, I still like to bake a lot. We've got flour. We're gonna put in some baking soda and some salt. Ooh, mix the flour. Blah, 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 blah. We're done with this part. So this week was busy. I worked every night this week, hoping to just be able to take PTO on Friday, which didn't exactly happen. I had to work a little bit, but I did get to take most of the day off, so it was relaxing not having to rush through Target for our weekly food shopping to come back for a meeting. So now we've got 1 egg, and I've got 3/4 cup sugar, and we're just gonna mix that together. Outing that we had this week, I found another park with a nature trail, and it said it had a playground there. So that's actually the first thing you see when you get there. This place is called the Tucker Ranch. So she wanted to go to the playground, obviously. So I said, okay, we'll do the playground for a little while. It's really nice. It's brand new, and it's pretty big. And there were a few other families there, and sorry, but nobody was wearing a mask. I get it that the kids aren't, they're running around playing, but I don't know. She was wearing a mask, I was wearing a mask. None of the other parents were wearing a mask, and just more and more and more people started showing up, and I felt very uncomfortable there. So finally, after like 15 minutes, I said, let's just walk away to see if we can find the trail, and because it's not really marked from the playground area. So we walked a little ways away, didn't see anything, so we had to come back through there, because I said I bargained with her that I would just take her to the playground in our neighborhood. And by the time we walked back to the playground, it was like double the amount of families. Again, nobody, save for one family, were wearing masks. There was another mother with her 2 little kids. They were wearing masks. So we left. As we were going towards our car, I noticed that the trailhead was actually on the other side of the parking lot, so we started to walk over there. And then I guess this mother did not feel comfortable in the playground also, because a couple minutes later I saw her crossing the parking lot also to get to the trail. So we didn't all walk together, but we, acknowledged each other and, walked along the trail. What you doing?
Hiding.
You're hiding? What are you hiding from?
The rolling pin.
The rolling pin? Oh, okay. So yeah, I was really disappointed, and it's not the park's fault.
I need a rolling pin.
You need your rolling pin. All right, so now we have our sugar and egg, and now we just add in the rest of our wet ingredients, which is 1/3 of a cup of oil, 2/3 of a cup of milk, and 1/3 of a cup of sour cream.
I want to mix it together.
This is going to be really hard to mix, so let me get it started.
So it's not hard to mix.
Yeah, I don't want it splashing everywhere. You can just hold it. Don't mix it yet. I'm not done putting the ingredients in, okay?
There you go.
Thank you.
And now you can put ingredients.
Yeah, so 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla.
And now I can roll.
Now you can roll. So yeah, I didn't feel great there. I told Evelyn that we could go back sometime, either first thing when they open, just the gates to the park open at 8, or in the afternoon, maybe it wouldn't be so crowded. I don't know. We were there at like 10, which I guess is prime playground time. But we didn't get too far on the trail either because we had been out for a while at that point, and it started to rain a little bit. So we just came back and we used our playground, right?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, but we picked up some sticks on the way back, and we made a little picture frame with some contact paper.
And it was not sticking.
It was not sticking. No, it was not. That was one of the activity things that that I signed up for a while back. I haven't really done them lately, but it just so happened that that one needed sticks, and there were plenty of sticks. I felt safer at Disney than I felt there. At least everyone wears masks there. Anywho, speaking of Disney, we went to Disney Springs this morning. I was online last night getting my father a belated birthday gift of a Lego gift card. Sorry it was late, Dad. And I happened to look on their website to see if they had the Stranger Things one. I just wanted to see, if it was in stock anywhere in general, because David had been calling for it for so long. And you can search store inventory. So I did, and they had it at Disney Springs. So he was able to call, and they held it for us. So we went there this morning and picked it up, which was pretty cool. So now he is going to start doing that, and he's gonna stream it, and it'll be fun. And I realized that I never showed you guys any footage of my friend's Lego that I got months ago. So I'm gonna throw that in. I didn't take any video of us at the park because I was just so not wanting to be there. All right. So these are our wets. Yeah, so this came with the Stranger Things. So it is for you, but it also says ages 6+. So we're gonna have to do that with me or Papa.
You or Papa.
Yeah. All right, so we're just gonna mix these mama jamas together. This is all mixed. Now we're gonna grab our pan, which is already sprayed. Oh no! Papa. You don't want to overmix stuff because it'll make it too tough, and I'm gonna put half of this in here. I'm gonna eyeball it. There you go. Nothing exciting yet. Does it smell good?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So then we have our sugar and cinnamon, and we're gonna put most of it in here.
Yummy for me.
Okay, so you leave about 2 tablespoons. So really all you can see is just the cinnamon sugar on top. Now we gotta be careful putting this on here, so we kinda try to keep a layer in there, So now we're just gonna sprinkle the rest of this on top.
What are you doing?
Just sprinkle the rest of the cinnamon sugar on top. But I'm going to put the knife in here. Careful not to touch all the way because I don't want to scratch my pans more than I already have. So this is going to swirl. Oh, the lighting is not great, but there we go. All right, so we went to Disney Springs this morning, and that was just one part of our day. It was good. We got up our usual time around 7 because that's when she gets up. She usually lets us sleep, but this morning she asked to use the big potty instead of the little one. So I got up and I helped her. And then her and I went for a bike ride because she's really into using the bike trailer again, which is very exciting because I think she liked the novelty of it at first and then didn't want to use it for a while because I think it was just too hot in there. She doesn't get as much of a breeze. But it's actually been a little cooler here lately. It hasn't been as humid, at least. So yeah, we went on a bike ride this morning and pulling her at like 30 something pounds plus the trailer, it's a good workout. And speaking of being cooler, the one day that she asked me to go to the pool with her this week was on Monday when it was actually pretty chilly. It was in the 70s. But it was very windy and it was very cold in the pool, but it was fun. Today is hot though. We were all sweating. Our faces were just so drenched from our masks at Disney Springs, but it was fun. It was really nice to be there again. It's a Saturday, late morning, so not my preferred time to go, but we were just kind of in and out. There was a line to get in the store, but since he was just picking something up, they let him go in and we wandered around. We just did a little loop around a bridge until he was done and met up with him and we headed out. Right, but it was fun. So I will pop this in the oven now. It goes in for 50 to 60 minutes. I feel like my oven is a little bit on the low temperature side, so it'll probably be closer to an hour and 5. I had to bake those blueberry muffins for extra last week. So we'll see you in a little bit. Here it is, fresh out of the oven. It only took 50 minutes. I forgot to mention that I had to put foil on it halfway through so it doesn't burn on top, but I think it's looking good. It's gonna cool the rest of the way in the pan and then we will have some for dessert. And we're having fish for supper, so somebody is excited. Okay, so here's our bread. I'm gonna cut a slice or two off to try it. It smells amazing. Ooh.
Inside.
Yeah.
Inside.
There's our strip of cinnamon. It looks yummy. Do you want to have the first bite, sweetheart?
Oh, no cinnamon.
Oh, it's cinnamon bread. Smell? Smells good? Are you gonna take a bite? No. I will if you don't.
Yummy.
Are you gonna take a bite? No? Alright. Well, I like it. She liked the batter. I'm gonna bring a slice over to David. He thought it smelled good. So, we'll see what he thinks. I'm sure he's gonna like it. Update. He likes it. Second update. She likes it too. She finally came over to eat some. You like it?
Yes.
Okay, so with that, I am going to end it here. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.